boundaries, I think, are extremely important in a relationship.
Or trust. I think if people trust each other in a relationship, they can do whatever they want to do, kind of. Not like that, but I think it's also trust and respect.
So can you get so for example, like if you're going out on the weekend, like should your boyfriend let you go out on the weekend to the club?
Yeah, 100%.
Should your boyfriend regularly let you go out to the club without him?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if my boyfriend, I wouldn't care. If as long as I trust him.
No, I was asking if he should be cool with you regularly going out to the club without him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not like a one-way street.
If you had a boyfriend and he was regularly going to the club without you, you wouldn't see that as a red flag?
Okay, if he was going to the club without me and I wasn't there, for example, I'm like living in another state, in another city or something, but like if we're in the same place together and we're not going out together, like that's a red flag. But other than that, I'm like, live your life.
I'll speak for myself on this one. Like, so, okay, I don't go to bars, I don't go to clubs, I don't go to parties. I don't want, if I'm going to take a girl seriously, I don't want her going to bars, clubs, and parties.
Same.
Just one, it's a commonality thing, but also two, when women go to bars and clubs, that's how you flirt. That's how women flirt, is by showing up, just being there. So it's basically infidelity.
It's one of the biggest red flags.
Okay, I don't see it that way at all.
Mm-hmm.
So
really? That's very interesting.
I mean,
why is it interesting?
I think that's interesting because me as a female who, I like to go out. I get out maybe like once or twice a year, but I mean, I like to go out. When I go out, I'm not going out looking for a guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going out looking to flirt. I want to dance.
That's what girls say. That's what girls say.
I think almost all girls say that.
Okay, but
no, that's not true. That's not true. You could say that, keep saying it, but you know very well when you go out, you're looking for attention.
Not really.
Yeah, even if you're not looking for a guy, you could be looking for attention. Why would you? Why else would you get?
Going out to go hook up with someone.
I feel like even if you're not going out looking for a guy, you're looking for attention. Why else would you dress? Why else would
you
spend
Facts.
1 hour putting makeup on? Put on the
Attention
sluttiest
is
outfit you own. It's at least
to
attention, and I
disagree on
think
this
I
one.
guess it's more that girls don't think like, oh, if it's just like attention, it doesn't count. That's not what you do when you're just hanging out with your girlfriends. You're in your pajamas.
So
when you're hanging out with
Attention
your
is
all
girlfriends.
right.
nice.
Here's a question to settle it. You guys say you disagree. Would you still get all dolled up to go out to bars and clubs and stuff like that if there
were only
if there were
women
zero
present?
guys there?
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
not
would.
as hard, but we would still want
Some
to
girls
feel
go both
ourselves.
ways. Yeah, to probably to take photos and
Dolling
then
up
post them.
makes us feel better
Sometimes
about
I
ourselves.
doll
TBI
myself up
TBH.
to walk down the street. Like,
But
not
this
even
whole
go to the club.
this whole idea that girls dress up for themselves, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's
You know how
bullshit.
expensive makeup's
How so?
expensive.
Wait, hold on. One mic at a time, please. So, do you want to say something, and then we'll let Tara go?
Okay, sometimes I just do my makeup for absolutely no reason. Like,
Yeah, when we feel bad about ourselves, we're like, we need to
Internal male
get
gaze.
done.
Allie will come into the bathroom. She'll be like, "Are you doing your makeup right now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just like for no reason."
Because we want to feel better about ourselves, so
Exactly.
we
That's
want to look good
understandable.
and
you guys
feel
don't
ourselves.
understand it.
No, that's understandable. I get
Yeah,
that.
it's not for a guy all
Sometimes
the
I just want to
time.
take pictures. And, like,
Yeah,
that's
but-
understandable.
have a good time. You don't understand it, and you never will.
You said sometimes we just want to take pictures. Who's looking at those pictures? Boys
and
We're not gonna post
girls.
them.
and
Why
girls,
is it
because you
just
want
men?
female attention so much more than male attention.
Some girls go both
The only
ways.
reason you want
I'm
girls'
not-
That's
attention
true.
seeing
That's
you
true.
look good is so that they're jealous of you because you're getting male attention. I'm convinced of that.
I have one. I'll let you come in real quick. One quick question for you. So you said one of your big issues is that men cheating, right? If you could find a guy that you, let's say in magical world, you guaranteed knew that he would never cheat on you. His one condition, though, is that you could not go out to bars, clubs, and parties anymore, ever. Would you be with that man?
Absolutely not.
There it is.
Man.
There
What
it
do
is.
you mean? Of course not. That's controlling, and I'm not here for
It's
that.
Not.
or that
It's
behavior.
not. Here's the thing. Here's what Brian's getting at. Okay, if I find a girl that I want to make my wife, and I find her super
Make your
attractive.
wife. Okay.
Yeah, because that's what I would do. I would make her my wife. I would ask her to marry me and then make her my wife. You say you are a feminist. You're 100% a feminist.
That is feminist.
You look.
I was like,
You
it's
heard
all
me say
about,
that.
Oh, I
You
wanna
heard.
make her my wife. Like.
Yeah, because that's what I would
doesn't
do.
matter. It's like I'm an equal human, the woman.
Well,
It's not about
you
just
say
wanting to
that.
make her your wife.
Obviously, she would want to be
She
my
has
wife.
her own life. She wants to be your wife too.
Yeah, of course, but she's
She
not
wants
gonna.
to go
She's
to the club. She wants to do her makeup.
no, she's not
She
gonna want to
wants
go to
take
clubs.
pictures.
She's not
Yeah,
gonna want
she
to go to
does.
clubs. No,
She does.
because here's the thing: that's a non-negotiable for me in marriage.
Okay, well
if
then,
if I find
good
if I
fucking
find a
luck.
woman, if there's plenty of women out
Good
there that
luck.
don't want to go to clubs all the time.
Okay, well,
There's plenty of women out there that
Have
don't want to
fun
go to
with that,
clubs
girl.
in tiny little dresses and get hit on by guys all the time. There's plenty of
okay,
them
well,
out
maybe
there.
they just don't want to be hit on all the time. Like they just want to go and have a good time with their girlfriends.
So
Okay,
you're telling
that's
me
that's fine. Hold
you're-
on 1 second. Let me make my point because she interrupted me.
Okay, fine.
What Brian was getting at, if I found some great woman, she's beautiful, I want to make her my wife, okay? If she's like, yeah, I want to go out to clubs all the time without you, it's like, okay, I don't want that because what happens is beautiful women go to clubs and they get hit on by chads all the time. And I don't want her in situations like that. That's
So you
a reasonable
only
thing to want.
You only want to go out with just that girl. Never.
I mean, I would be making her my wife. Like
We
I
would
don't want another woman if she's my wife.
exactly. Men would
But it's
still
not
men
about
would
that.
still
What
have
if you just wanna go with
relationships.
your
We would still have
friends?
relationships with her.
Hold on,
What if
hold
you
on.
just want to go with your friends? Like you really just,
Okay,
like,
that-
you
that's-
just want to go out with your friends one night.
That's fine, but that's different. We're
Why
talking
is that
we're talking about a
different?
club habit versus I just want to go out with my friends one
okay,
night.
but
They're
what if
two
you want to
totally
go out with your
different
friends to
things.
the club? That's what I'm talking about. Like, what if I want to go out with Allie to the club?
If I'm married, I don't see any reason why my wife needs to go to a club.
What if she
What do you
invited
mean, your
you?
wife?
Okay, I think
Your
it's
wife.
just
We're talking about
in the
from
context of
experience.
marriage.
We're
We're talking
both
about in the
young
context
and we
of
like to
marriage.
party.
Why do you say
Fine.
my wife? Like, why are you saying like
Yeah,
my
you're
wife?
like my wife. Like, okay, so you can go. Can you go to the club and your wife can't?
I don't
Is that what
like
you're
I don't like
saying?
going to clubs, and I don't want to be with a
Okay.
woman that wants to go to clubs and get male attention.
I think
Oh,
it's
wow.
different when men and women go to the club. The experiences that the two genders have are completely different. So I think it would be a bit more acceptable for the guy to want to go. But I think in our case, I don't go to bars, clubs, parties. So, and I think that's the case with Chase too.
It is.
So not only is it just a commonality thing, but it's also just, you're going to the club, you're getting drunk, guys are coming up, hitting on you. There's a potential for you to monkey branch. So like if another guy comes up, fucking some super high status guys, you're basically, when women go to bars and clubs, you are putting yourself in a position, you're putting the relationship at risk. What's
Because men just can't like
people
keep it to themselves.
when
Is that
alcohol
why?
when alcohol is involved, do people cheat? Do you think alcohol adds to the potentiality of infidelity?
Absolutely.
Heightened
Yeah.
stimulation. Oh, this is really exciting. Oh, I'm with all my single friends. They hate fucking Chase. They hate Brian.
Lauren, can
It's
I
just a
can I,
bad-
ex-
I think
can I
this is
explain to you something?
ridiculous.
Can I
Like-
explain to you something?
What?
It's Lauren, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have met probably 7 married women in the past 5 years or so that wanted to cheat on their husbands with me. Okay?
Oh. Dude.
If you
I
were,
can relate, bro.
Yeah. If you were my wife, you're an attractive girl.
Okay, well, I just went to Cabo, and every single guy there was on a bachelor trip and was trying to fucking cheat. So
Okay.
nobody's loyal.
That's not true. There are people that are loyal. But if you were my wife and you were like, hey, I want to go to a club, one of the reasons why I wouldn't be cool with it is because if you went there, being an attractive girl, every dude in that club would see you walk in. They would ask if they could buy you drinks. They would start chatting you up. They would start flirting
That's
with
on
you.
trust, and then that's like where you have to have trust in the relationship.
There's plenty of husbands that trust their wives and their wives still cheat on them. Okay? All it takes is a woman being around a guy who's charismatic and good looking enough to talk to her just the way that she likes. She'll cheat.
But that's what you say, and you don't know that for sure.
Because I've seen it over and over again.
I've seen it
I've
too.
that with
I've seen it
men.
too.
I've seen that with men.
But look at the stats.
Which
All the
is
time.
part of the reason why I won't be going to bars or clubs either, because I'm a man and I know that I'm
okay, so
tempted.
you're not going on
No.
any bachelor trip. You're staying in.
If
You're not going on a bachelor
I'm married,
trip.
I'm not putting myself in a situation where I'm going to be getting drunk around attractive women and
So are
flirting with
you
them
and your
stuff.
wife? You're gonna go on like a trip together? No bachelor trip for you.
Together.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
No.
that- I
It
think
depends on what the
Because
bachelor
trust
trip
me,
entails.
I've met
But-
a lot of guys on bachelor trips, and the groom is always down to cheat.
I think it's
I think
different.
and that's
just
wrong,
like
and
a
I disagree
not a
with
great
that.
guy
But that's
then.
not all
Okay,
guys.
so no
That's not
bachelor
all
trip
guys.
for you.
Hold on. You're using this one example. I know like 5 dudes, 5 of my friends that are married. Okay, none of them had bachelor trips where they were putting themselves in situations
Oh, it's
where they
all
were
on the
going to cheat on their.
women?
What?
Is it on the woman?
No, I'm not saying it's all on women, but you're saying all guys cheat on bachelor trips, no bachelor trips. Bachelor trips are bad.
But it's
I'm
true.
saying, Lauren, I'm saying there's dudes that do bachelor trips and they don't put themselves in situations where they can cheat. Guys that do that are shitty guys.
Okay.
And that's my point. You're saying all guys
And
do
so
this,
then
but
what's the
that's not all
flip side
guys.
For women.
What do you mean, what's the flip? I just explained it. Going
You're
to
saying-
clubs,
okay,
getting hit on, all that
so
stuff.
Women just basically leaving their house, going to the bar, going anywhere social.
No, not
You're
going
not
anywhere
cheat.
social. We've been talking about going to a club.
Okay.
Sorry for banging. A
Specific to the
club where
club.
women are in tiny dresses getting drunk with a bunch of attractive guys. It's totally
Okay.
different. I'm not saying my wife
That's
can't leave the
different.
house. I'm not saying my wife can't leave the house. I'm not saying she can't go do
Bars
social
and clubs
things.
are the same thing.
The same thing as Trader Joe's.
The same thing. The same thing as going out.
The
The same
I'm
thing.
talking about the bar and the club.
The same thing as going to a restaurant with her friends or going and doing some outing. They're not the same thing at all.
I just think it's ridiculous. You would even try to say like someone like a
You think
human
it's-
being can't go where they want to go.
You think
because,
it's
oh my
ridiculous that
God.
I, as a guy, would not want a wife putting herself in
Me as a
situations.
girl, I can dress however
Just
I
listen to
want.
what I'm saying, Lauren. You think it's ridiculous that I, as a guy, want a wife not putting herself in situations where she will get hit on by drunk dudes and where she will get drunk. You think that's
Well,
ridiculous?
I'm sorry, men should be able to control themselves.
But see, this is the part that I don't think you're quite
So
understanding.
much deflection.
Is that you can do whatever you want, but you don't have to be with that guy. If you want that high value man, you're gonna have to sacrifice
If I
certain
love
things.
the guy I'm with, it's fine. I'm not about to cheat on him. Like when
But
I'm out at the bar.
what if that guy?
Guys can hit on me,
What
that's fine.
what
I'm not
about
gonna cheat.
what about a guy that you're with? Like you're with this guy and he says, "I don't want you doing that."
Then I would say that's controlling, and I don't want to date that guy.
So you'll never love a man that's like that. You're saying.
Yeah, no. If
But
someone just makes me
I'm
go out
afraid
to the
I'm
club,
afraid that
okay.
that's gonna be a problem for you because then those are
Well,
the guys.
if it's a problem for me, then I'm never getting married, and I've already kind of thought about
That's
that.
but that's
fine.
what's happening.
That's fine. That's your choice.
So you value your freedom to go to bars and clubs
I just value my
over.
freedom and independence in general.
But I mean, part of being in a committed monogamous relationship involves a limitation of your freedom to, for example, fuck other men.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
sacrifice.
no, I don't want to do that.
You don't wanna make
Obviously, for a committed
sacrifices for the relationship.
Okay, but
I
so